Now, one of the most common questions that I tend to get asked is, should I buy Bitcoin? Currently, the price of one Bitcoin is around $50,000 to $51,000, and the number of times I've been asked this is just getting ridiculous. And a lot of people are asking me today, should I buy Bitcoin today, even though the price is $50,000 to $51,000? Now, if I just show you my charts very, very quickly, hopefully this will help you to understand whether you should buy Bitcoin or not today. So this is actually trading view. This is showing you what the price of Bitcoin is doing at the moment. So on the right here, you can see that the current price with this exchange, with Coinbase at this very point in time, is $51,000 or thereabouts. So looking at this chart here, you can see that the price of Bitcoin has gone up rapidly since around, I'd say around the beginning of this year. So December, January time, the price of Bitcoin was actually 19,550. So in December, on the 1st of December 2020, the price of one Bitcoin was around $19,000. On the 1st of January, the price of Bitcoin had shot up to $28,000, $29,000. At this point in time, the price is around $51,000. So the price this year, since the beginning of January, has gone up from about $28,000, $29,000 to $51,000. It's jumped up by around $20,000 in the space of just over 2 months. $20,000 the price has gone up. Had you bought one Bitcoin at the beginning of this year on the 1st of January 2021 and sold today, you'd be sitting on a profit of around $20,000. Is that not amazing? Now, many people say, because the price of Bitcoin has gone up so much, should I still be investing in Bitcoin? So if you look at this chart here, you can see what's been happening to the price of Bitcoin, certainly for the last few days. So just bear with me a second. Now, the price of Bitcoin actually hit its all-time high just a few days ago. So a few days ago, looking at this chart here, you can see that the price of Bitcoin went up to around $58,000, $59,000, around $58,000. On the 21st of February, the price of Bitcoin was around $58,000, $59,000. And that's just like 3 or 4 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago, the price of Bitcoin was around $58,000. Today, the price of Bitcoin is $51,000. So the price of Bitcoin has come down from $58,000 to $51,000. It's actually come down by about $7,000 or $8,000. That's quite a big drop. However, because we trade Bitcoin, we buy and sell Bitcoin, we hodl Bitcoin, which means we hold on to it. We position trade. We can hold on to Bitcoin for weeks, for months, even years, but we also trade. We long and short the market, which means that if the price of Bitcoin is going up, again, I'll show you here. So just say we bought Bitcoin here and we sold here. We're making a profit because the price has gone from $51,000 to about $57,000. We also short the market, which means we sell. So just imagine that we're selling Bitcoin from $58,000 to just say $48,000. We've just made $10,000 on the drop of Bitcoin. So whether the price of Bitcoin goes up or down, in the short term, it's irrelevant because we're buying and selling Bitcoin all the time. We're longing our positions and shorting our positions all the time. Henceforth, you can become a trader regardless of the price of Bitcoin. If the price of Bitcoin today was $100,000, even $1 million, it would make no difference. You can still short and long the market. You can buy into the market and sell into the market because the price of Bitcoin is moving all the time. Bitcoin is very, very volatile. The price moves up and down. So my recommendation to you is to definitely consider learning how to trade Bitcoin. At the moment, they are in the region of, if I go to, just give me a second, if I go to this one here, at the moment, they're in the region of 8,500 Bitcoins in the market. 8,500 cryptocurrencies in the market. 8,500 cryptocurrencies in the market. Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency in the market. The current price of Bitcoin, as I showed you earlier, was around $51,000. Bitcoin has a market capitalization of $959 billion, $959 billion, almost $1 trillion. Bitcoin did have a market capitalization of over $1 trillion just a few days ago. At the moment, it has a market cap of $959 billion. It's going to hit $1 trillion again very, very soon. The total market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies in the market is around $1.5 trillion. So if you look at this chart here, it's $1.5 trillion as we stand today. In the beginning of the year, in January 2021, the market capitalization, as you can see here, was $757 billion. The market cap of cryptocurrencies collectively has gone up from $57 billion to $1.5 trillion. It's almost doubled. And how's it done that? It's done that actually in the space of just 2 months. In the space of 2 months, the total market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies has almost doubled. That's amazing. It's gone up by over $700 billion in just a couple of months. In a few months from today, that number is going to be higher because the market at the moment, we're seeing very much of a bull run at the moment. The prices are going up at the moment. Obviously, the price of Bitcoin went up to $58,000, $59,000, and then it's come down again to $51,000, but that's fine. We've had this pullback. It's okay. The price is going to go up further. Bitcoin has a limited supply of 21 cryptocurrencies in the market. So 21 million Bitcoins are going to be mined in total. That is fixed. Because there's a fixed supply of Bitcoin, very much like gold, the price of Bitcoin long term will always go up. Very, very soon, probably in the next few days, in the next few weeks, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to hit $60,000. Bitcoin should go up to $60,000 and it will hit six figures by, I'd say by the end of this year, but certainly within the next couple of years, we should see a price of Bitcoin hitting $100,000. We're expecting potentially Bitcoin to go to maybe $70,000 or $80,000 in a few months, if not within this year, but certainly very, very soon, in the next year or so, we should have a six-figure Bitcoin, which means $100,000 for one single Bitcoin. That is more of a reason than anything for you to get invested in Bitcoin today. Excuse me. If you look at the Bitcoin Pizza Index, I don't know if you know this, but on the 18th of May 2010, there was a guy called Laszlo Hanyecz. Laszlo Hanyecz had 10,000 Bitcoins. I think he was based in Florida somewhere, but he had 10,000 Bitcoins. And at that time, the price of 10,000 Bitcoins was only $41. So this was in the beginning of Bitcoin 2010. Laszlo Hanyecz decided or felt like eating some pizza. So he ordered 2 Papa John pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins in May 2010. Today, had he held on to those Bitcoins, he would have been sitting on $500 million worth of Bitcoin. He would have been a multi-millionaire. Today, the price of 10,000 Bitcoins, as you can see here on the Bitcoin Pizza Index, is $500 million. The price of 10,000 Bitcoins today is around $500 million today. Laszlo Hanyecz would have been half a billionaire, $500 million worth richer today had he been compared to 10 years ago. So my question to you is, how many Bitcoins do you hold? How many Bitcoins do you have today? Bitcoin is composed of 62% of the total cryptocurrency marketplace. Out of 8,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the market, 8,500 or thereabouts cryptocurrencies in the market, Bitcoin has 62.2% market capitalization of the total cryptocurrencies in the market. So 62% of $1.5 trillion is how much market capitalization we have of Bitcoin today. That is huge. That is absolutely massive. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to the market. It has a market capitalization today of almost $1 trillion. Trust me, Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Bitcoin is the future of currency. If you're not currently invested in Bitcoin, my recommendation to you is to look into it very, very seriously. We have an amazing platform where we teach you and show you how to capitalize on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Please do get in touch. We have a mentorship scheme where we teach you and show you how to trade the markets. My link is somewhere near this video. You can get in touch with me via any of my websites, and definitely you should be looking at cryptocurrency this year. Cryptocurrency is the future of money. Bitcoin is here to stay. You need to be invested in Bitcoin today. Reach out to me and I'll show you how to get started. Thank you. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. If you've learned something from this video, please subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and definitely I'll see you on my next video very, very soon. Thank you.